What is equality? Equality means ensuring that every individual or group of individuals is treated fairly and equally without any discrimination. It ensures that every individual has an equal opportunity to make the most of their lives. No one is denied an opportunity of having a good life because of their caste, religion, or gender. Democracy and equality. Democracy ensures that all citizens, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, and gender, place of birth, education, or economic status are considered equal. No person or group suffers injustice or is discriminated against on any ground. Forms of inequality. Gender inequality. Preference for male child. Female feticide. Unequal opportunities for girl child and women. Caste inequality. The lower castes and untouchables were denied even the basic rights, forced to lead a life of humiliation. Untouchability has been declared a punishable offence by our Constitution. Many laws have been enacted to protect and improve their conditions. Religious inequality. Minority communities suffer inequality and unfair treatment, discrimination on the basis of religion leading to friction. How the Constitution ensures equality. The framers of our Constitution were aware that various inequalities existed in our society at the time of independence. Now that India would have its own government, it is the duty of the government to ensure equality to all sections of our society. Provisions in the Constitution of India which upholds the principle of equality. According to the Constitution, right to equality is a fundamental right. It provides equal status and opportunity to every citizen. Article 14, Equality before law to all the citizens of the country. All citizens are considered equal before law. Law is same for everyone and applies equally to all citizens. Anyone who violates law is subjected to same punishment. Article 15, no individual can be discriminated on the basis of race, caste, religion, place of birth, or gender. It grants every person the right to access all public places, including playgrounds, temples, and wells, bathing ghats, shops, or public places. Article 16, Equality of opportunity in matters of public employment or appointment to any office under the state. Article 17, Abolition of untouchability. Practice of untouchability in any form has been made a punishable offence under law. Article 18, Abolition of titles. The Constitution puts an end to all titles like Rai Bahadur, Khan Bahadur, etc. awarded by the British government. Our Constitution guarantees universal adult franchise. According to this, right to vote is given to every adult citizen irrespective of his or her caste, religion, social or economic status, or level of education. All adults have equal right to vote. How the government ensures equality. The government seeks to implement equality in the country by two ways. Make laws to protect the rights of the people who have suffered inequality. For example, to empower women to participate in decision-making at local levels, seats have been reserved for them in local bodies of panchayats and municipalities. Hindu Succession Act 2005, giving the women equal shares in the property of their father. Seeking a dowry from women has been made a punishable offence. Equal Remuneration Act 1976, to give equal wages to men and women for equal work. Disabilities Act 1995. It states that persons with disabilities have equal rights and the government should make possible to their full participation in society. The government has to provide free education and integrate children with disabilities into mainstream schools. It states that all public places, including public buildings, schools, etc., should be accessible and provided with ramps. Reservation of jobs for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and other backward classes. Reservation of jobs for religious minorities in some states. Schemes and programs to improve the lives of disadvantaged communities. The midday meal scheme in all government elementary schools provides lunch to all school children. Because of this, many poor children have started attending school regularly. It ensures equality as all children get the same food and everybody eats together. Education scholarships for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe students for studies in schools, colleges, and even higher education. Schemes for educating girls and children from the tribal, the Dalits, and the Muslim communities. Inequality still exists. Even today, caste, religion, economic background, and gender of a person plays an important role in the Indian society. Success can only be achieved when the mindset and attitude of people undergoes major changes to treat others with respect and dignity. Reasons for inequality: poverty and lack of resources. The poor cannot afford the basic amenities like health and education. Being illiterate and ignorant, they are not aware of their rights and are often exploited to work for low salaries. Inequality on the basis of caste, religion, or gender. Lower castes, especially in rural areas, face discrimination. Preference for male child continues. The number of girls going to school is much less than the number of boys. In most households, women do not command the same position as men. At times, the inequality may be due to combined outcome of poverty, caste, or religion and gender. Inequality in other democratic countries. It was only in 1964 when the civil rights movement started by African Americans forced the American government to pass the Civil Rights Act to ban the segregation and racial discrimination in employment and education. Even today, the poor African Americans suffer economic disparity as compared to rich whites. In USA, the average working woman earns only 77% of what the average working man makes. In many European countries too, inequality and the gender discrimination are persisting. Challenges for democracy. Success of democracy is possible only if it provides equal opportunity for growth and development to all, and everybody has a right to live with dignity. Age-old beliefs, stereotyping, economic factors, illiteracy, and ignorance are the factors which come in the way of providing equality. The law of the land prohibits inequality, but it is deeply rooted in the mindset and attitude of the people.